Greetings, fellow detectives. Wizard Kitten here, bringing you part 14 in our walkthrough for Nancy Drew the Deadly Device. We just found what appears to be Niko's secret study, and maybe was Nikola Tesla's secret study, because this used to be his lab too. Diary. Oh man, this handwriting. Okay. I do not care for business. The whole endeavor of turning a profit on the work of others is distasteful. I find much more value in the act of creation. Not that I have yet created anything. I've only ever understood more closely the world that is laid out plain for all to see. I understand why most find it so difficult to find the substance, the true matter of the universe for all of the distractions. These people are not short-sighted. There is simply too much to be seen. Just last week, a young engineering student sent me a letter asking if I was bitter about losing so much residual compensation for my work. It's particularly disappointing hearing this from a young scientific mind. He did not ask about the recently made public breakthrough with transverse waves. He had no curiosity nagging at him as to the transmission of this great force. He cared about money and little else. Solid proof he'll do well in the present-day field of scientific research. The new maid here must be fired. The roof must remain a haven, and the seed and crumbs for the pigeons must not be disturbed. I have spoken to her and have met resistance. I must find someone who will handle this for me, and soon. The radio waves continue to behave in odd, surprising ways. Clicks, always together in a sequence, continue to be observed in the lab. I have isolated any local and atmospheric disturbances from these events. Radio wave communication will not be limited to use on the planet. There is potential for other signals from other civilizations to be found. This is an uncertainty, but a perplexing uncertainty, that I will continue to observe. Edison has asked after me, or so I've been told. I find it hard to believe, and moreover, I don't care. If he is interested in meeting, it will only be because the world has become wise to his strategies. His career is continuing proof that if given the choice, the world much prefers a showman to a researcher. He is no doubt determined to prove that direct current has its merits, which it does. It has the unique quality of lining Edison's pockets in a way alternating current never could. Colorado will not be forgotten. What I have proven here will lay the foundation for a new way of the world. Edison, Morgan, the others are locked into a way of thinking that will lead to segmentation and strangulation of resources. My work here has proven, the Earth is itself a conduction body. The Earth itself is charged, pulsing with electricity that we must simply urge toward our needs. The world is urging me to walk, but I must run. I have proven the need for a new facility on the eastern coast. With what I've established here, it is time to apply this on a larger scale. Radio waves will cross the Atlantic and return. The energy of the Earth itself will flow on command, ceaselessly and without toil, without Edison's heavy hand. M, the man from the military, has written again. He is most keenly interested in a scaled prototype of an energy ray. The prospect is interesting and entirely possible, but as it stands, I am too locked up in the question of resonance. I am close to a result and sure of my work, yet not entirely sure of the next stage of application. It will no doubt factor into my work at the Eastern Lab. Still, the idea is somewhat interesting. Another scramble for funding has become the focus of my time. A week of work has been lost, and surely more will follow suit. I must get someone to manage these affairs. Men in suits hoisting contracts aloft so often see their way into my path. Perhaps I could engineer a ray of some sort to clear them from my surroundings. Wow, so we found a diary of Tesla's, and he has very difficult to read handwriting, but we made it through. That is super cool. How cool would that be in real life if you just found the diary of Nikola Tesla? And I don't think I can look at anything else on the shelf, even though there's areas lighting up all around. Let's see. Can't look at anything up there. There's a phone, and there's these little red pieces. This like spider thing, a harmonica. Success. The last tests show that wireless transmission as dreamed of by Tesla is possible. Tonight's test will confirm it. What today exists in my mind alone, tomorrow will be shared with the world. 13, 11, 9, 7, 5, 4. And those are the numbers for that oscillator machine. Okay, interesting. I need a key for this.
Looks like it's powered off.
But there's like a USB in there. Interesting. Okay, so we need to find a way to get that turned on. Back away. Ooh, okay. More little red pieces. We need 7 of these, and it looks like we have 5. Another journal from Niko, which is good. We need that. Okay. Cool. Okay, we have 7 out of 7 of the magnets that we need. There is like a bunch of little buildings here. All very interesting, like a robot, old books. This is such a cool little office. I would love a secret room like this. This is so cool. Okay, I guess we need to get into Niko's office where Victor's hanging out. So I think we're going to need to switch to daytime because Ryan's the only one that can get rid of Victor. So I guess let's go ahead and do that. That's exciting that we finally got in there. Love a big breakthrough on a case. Okay. Okay, here we go. Daytime. Nighttime. Daytime. Love that video. I think it's like a crane or something that puts its wings over its head and just goes nighttime, daytime. So funny. So dumb, but so funny. Okay, he is still here somehow. Do you never sleep?
Not a good time.
Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
You're not a good time. Ha, take that. Okay. Please don't break, elevator. That'd be really sad if you did. Okay, let's go check in with Mason quick, though I doubt he'll have anything to say, and then we'll check in with Ryan. You just never know if a character's going to have something important to tell you. Also, I thought Ellie
What are you doing?
said that we were getting locked in.
Hey,
You look a little upset.
someone moved my things. Someone will pay.
I mean, he didn't really have anything
Bye.
to say,
See you later.
but it was still worth it just for that moment. Okay. Ryan, help! Get rid of Victor. He's annoying.
Hi.
I'm sorry to ask again, but can you distract Victor for me?
Dear ears and general feelings of self-worth, I am so sorry for what's about to happen to you. Your sad friend, Ryan.
A little bit dramatic, but understandable. Okay, off we go. We're gonna have to be quick about this. I have no idea what order these things are supposed to even be in. It's probably binary again, isn't it? One would imagine.
I don't need to do this right now. I don't need to do this right now.
I don't?
I don't need to do this right now.
Oh, I bet I have to listen to this first.
It's Tuesday, 26 hours of work this week. Off to a running start. Ryan's getting more aggressive with her demands. I'm reluctant to send her packing, but I will if I must. My safety is my primary concern. Which reminds me, the parts arrived today for the pigeon. 13, 6, 5, as expected. Should something happen to me, hopefully someone will figure out what that means.
I think I will.
Last night, I hit 90% efficiency with the suboptimal setup. Thanks to Ryan's threats, I could not carry out the plan I had been hoping. Yet these results mean that it's time to announce. Again, I'm viewing the schematics in my head, but now I have to think differently. I have to find the points in the design where someone could take advantage of the system, and bend it to his will. Tesla was lucky to live before the nuclear age took full flight. He never had to scrutinize his work. He could brag about death rays or the earthquake machines he had, and the tyrants of the world wouldn't take notice. That's no longer the case. I don't think he understood the cost of destruction. To him, it was just the mechanics of the thing. When he attached the earthquake machine to his building, he didn't want to destroy it. It was about finding the perfect pattern. The resonant frequency of the building syncing up with the steady tap of his machine until the structure's myth of stability was exposed for what it was, a hopeful lie. I always like to think that's how Wardenclyffe came down. Not with a wrecking ball, but with one of his unassuming little boxes set to frequency 37.
Frequency 37, Wardenclyffe Tower. That also sounds important. I think he's leaving codes.
What was Niko up to with a pigeon?
So 1365. So 13, and we have 7 pieces. So if I look at how the numbers are written, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it looks like we want to do the blue parts of the numbers. So 1365.
This must be what Niko was talking about in his diary.
5 would be this, and 6 would be the 2 in the middle, and then 13 would be like that. I think that worked. Whoa! Whoa! What's happening? 1902 patent. 1902.
This must be the key to one of Niko's passwords.
One of his passwords? How many passwords do we have? Okay, 1902 patent. Awesome. And I think that's everything we need right now. Okay. Let's run in here. We did find a way past the biometric scanner. 1902 patent, which would be what? Apparatus for transmitting electrical energy. Patent number 119-732. Huh. Okay. That hopefully will make more sense later. Let's go back to our little secret. I think that means Victor's on his way back. Victor's on the move, run! Okay. Let's go and sneak into the lab quick. So this is the oscillator machine thingy, and he said frequency 37. With Wardenclyffe Tower, which I believe is...
This must be the building Niko mentioned.
Yeah, this little building, which Niko mentioned in his notes here. So this is Wardenclyffe Tower. And we need to put the oscillator according to his notes, which were, if we look at these numbers here, I think we need to get them to add up to 37. So what combination of numbers would do that? 13 and 9 gives us 22. And then 11 would be 33, and then 4? So 13, 11, 9, 4 maybe? I think that would work. Let's try it. So we're gonna put this little machine in here, and we're gonna try and set the frequency to 37. So
I need to find the correct frequency.
it's 37. So let's try 13 plus 11 plus 9 plus 4. Yeah. Oh, it broke. Yeah, key. Woo. Okay. Are we just going to leave the building in there? Apparently. Okay. So now we have the key, which is great. Very helpful. This will turn on his computer. Ah, we need to do one of these pulsing things. Okay. So it's only when they're green, or then they turn green, that we actually get any pulses. So I wonder if something like that is helpful. And maybe like that. And then this one, maybe. And then that one. And then hopefully this one. Oh, come on! That looked so good at first. Okay, what if we did this? And then maybe Something like that. That did a lot. That was cool. Oh, it's still going. Okay. And then what if we do... Oh boy. Something like... This won't help much. Because this won't go green. Oh boy. Yeah, that didn't work either. Okay. What if we do... that? See, that gives us such a good start. That it's hard to imagine how that wouldn't work. And yet somehow it doesn't. Like, I feel like that should work. Okay, what if we were to do this? And then maybe this one? And that'll take care of that one, that one. Okay, and now we're back to where we started. Somewhere completely unhelpful. That noise is just so defeating. It's like, brrrr. No, you didn't get it. You thought you did, but you didn't, so ha. You poor unfortunate soul. Okay, that's maybe more promising? Question mark? There we go. Okay, we got it. There we go. Oh, okay, password. Is it just the number of the patent from 1902? Yeah! It's a video.
This must be the unedited footage.
Okay, Niko goes in. Gray goes out. Victor goes in. Tesla coil goes off. Victor walks out. And he looks up at the security camera. Oh my gosh.
Victor! He must have killed Niko. I need to find a way to get this evidence out.
So I guess we can check that off our task list. That's great. Okay.
What was that?
I don't think I even put it on the USB. Like, did I even download it? Actually? Okay, so I have a USB, but then there was like a... What is this? There's like a force field around the door.
Oh no! Niko's security. Of course. I bet all of my electronics just got fried. Must have gotten zapped by Niko's security system.
Oh, that's not good. Okay, my phone is in bad shape. Now I'm terrified. Okay. Kicking it with killers, as Deirdre would say. Ryan, help! Help! Is there a way we can we need another USB, and then we need to figure out a way to get it through without zapping it. Ya knows. Help me!
Just in case you were wondering, yes, Victor's yelling is starting to crush my soul a little bit. I've made a chart to illustrate my feelings on the situation. This line represents my happiness and well-being over time. You may notice the steep decline. This frowny face here is because this is the first time I've made a chart, and it turns out it's very boring. That is also why there is a dragon and a dog on the skateboard and other stuff.
I need your help. Big time.
What?
It was Victor. He killed Niko.
Did you call the police?
I couldn't. I had evidence, but it got zapped when I tried to take it out of Niko's secret lab.
Secret lab? Zapped? What?
I'll explain later. I just need a way to get the video out without getting it ruined.
You need to find a way to make a Faraday cage. That should get the drive out without wiping it. Get the drive out. I'll work on what to do next. Take this. It'll help.
This box might be just what I need to build a Faraday container. This might work.
Or maybe it'll backfire and electrocute you.
What?
Sorry. I'm just so happy we're gonna bust him. And also really scared he'll catch us and kill us all. I'm on a roller coaster right now. Ellie and I'll gas up the snowmobiles and split up to double our chances of reaching help. Do not let him catch on. If he knows you're about to get the video out, he will kill you. Play it cool, Nancy.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Why don't we just gang up on him? There's lots of us, apparently. Okay, this is the USB that we're going to use to get it out. And now we need a Faraday cage, which means we need, like, foil and I think, like, paper clips and stuff. Like, she said she would help us more. Ryan said a Faraday box could help me. Okay. So, I think we're going to have to start with that in the next part. So I'm going to leave this part right here. But thank you so much for watching, fellow detectives. I will see you soon.